We begin in Greenwood, where police say a man with a rifle opened fire in a mall food court, killing 3 people. We have team coverage for you this morning. Let's start with IT-Mate's Jasmine Miner live outside the Greenwood Park Mall. Jasmine, police say an armed citizen put an end to the violence there.
Yeah, absolutely. That is exactly what went down. They're calling that man a hero in this case. But I got to tell you, the Johnson County coroner, they confirmed with us overnight that those 3 victims that were killed, 2 of them were male, 1 of them were female. That does not include the shooter in that case. Police say they got calls to a report of the shooting here at Greenwood Mall around 6 Sunday night. And then they acted very quickly. They said it was a team effort. But like you said, they're giving praise to what they're calling a good Samaritan. That's a 22-year-old man legally carrying a handgun who shot and killed the mass shooter. Police then were here into the morning hours saying they were helping victims and looking for evidence. Some of that evidence was a backpack they actually found in the bathroom, but it was clear of any explosives. And now they say eyes turn to the investigation, and so does the need to unite as a community.
Our officers responded the way they should have. Very quickly, and I'm extremely proud of the law enforcement response, not only from the Greenwood Police Department, but as you can see behind me, the multi-jurisdictional cooperation that we have. I mean, it was so fast. Self-reporting from home when they heard about it. IMPD SWAT team members were here just as quick as ours were. It was a very, very fast response, but I'm going to tell you, the real hero of the day is the citizen that was lawfully carrying a firearm in that food court and was able to stop this shooter almost as soon as he began.
Very brave man there. Well, police say 2 other people were injured in the shooting. Among them was a 12-year-old girl. And at last check, we know that they are in good condition so far, but we're hoping to get more updates later this morning. On the other hand, Johnson County Coroner says his office is working with the Marion County Coroner to identify the victims who were killed. He expects to release their names by 10 this morning. Now, police have not identified the shooter nor a motive for going through with this shooting, but we're hoping to get more details on that as well, with a press conference set for 2 this afternoon. I'm Jasmine Miner for Wish TV, IT-Mate.
And News 8's Camila Fernandez is here now with more on what people who were at the mall have had to say.
Hey, Kylie, it was definitely a frightening situation for everyone in the middle of the shooting. Some of the people who were inside the mall tell News 8 they were sitting inside the food court when the shooter opened fire. Draven Sanders says he heard dozens of gunshots. Greenwood Police Department indicated that the shooter was carrying a rifle with multiple magazines of ammunition through the food court of the mall before firing upon the mall crowd. I-Team's Richard Essex spoke with a 15-year-old who said he was behind a pillar and that may have saved his life.
We were sitting down, eating, and I heard one gunshot, and I thought it was a chair, and then I heard multiple, probably 30, and I didn't hear any arguing or anything. And then we run, and I see people getting injured and stuff, and we keep running, and I look back and make sure I'm with all my friends still. And then we get to the car and leave as soon as we can.
Greenwood police have asked witnesses of the shooting to contact their department to assist in their investigation by going to the Greenwood Police Training Center by calling Johnson County Dispatch at 317-364-6336. Camila Fernandez, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook.
Camila, thank you. And Greenwood Mayor Mark Myers praised the Good Samaritan. He posted this statement on social media saying, "This person saved lives tonight. On behalf of the city of Greenwood, I am grateful for his quick action and heroism in this situation." Governor Eric Holcomb sent News 8 a statement saying he's monitoring the investigation. He goes on to say lives were lost today, and I'm thinking about all the victims of this horrible incident now and in the days and weeks to come. Both Indiana Republican senators responded to the shooting. Senator Todd Young tweeted, "Terrible news tonight in my home county. Praying for the victims of a shooting at the Greenwood Park Mall. Thank you to our law enforcement officers who responded. And Senator Mike Braun said praying for families of those killed in a senseless act of violence in Greenwood tonight and grateful for the brave armed citizen who took action to stop the perpetrator and prevent further tragic loss of life. Indiana Attorney General Todd Rokita called the shooting a senseless and devastating act, writing, Hoosiers across the state are no doubt upset, but also mobilized in care and prayer for their fellow Hoosiers. The bravery of the armed individual who took action to stop the shooter undoubtedly saved lives, and for that I and many others are grateful. Colts owner Jim Irsay weighed in, calling the shooting senseless and horrible, tweeting, again, our hearts go out to the victims and their loved ones.